Welcome to Unscrew English. In today's video, we'll discuss some common phrases that advanced speakers use to sound more natural and more polished. You can immediately use these phrases in your everyday speech. So without any more wait, let's get started. The first phrase is, we'll figure it out. This means we'll find the solution. Use it when somebody is in trouble and they don't know how to solve a problem. They don't know what to do. For example, I've just lost my job. How will I pay my bills? Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
Because I'm the kind of person जब मैं एक relationship में हूँ, I'll do everything to figure it out.
The next phrase is, I'll get back to you. This means I'll respond later. Use it when you don't have an answer or that information right now. For example, I'm not sure about the date yet, but I'll get back to you.
It was an instant yes. I don't think I even said I'll get back to you. I just said yes straight away.
The next phrase is, bear with me. This means please be patient with me. Use it when there is some minor inconvenience because of you and you want the other person to be calm and patient with you. For example, I have a bad throat today, so please bear with me.
Oh, so I'm going to sound very sexy through this podcast because I'm under the weather. So hence, please bear with me.
The next phrase is, we are back to square one. This means we have to start all over again. Use it when a plan, a promise, or a project fails and you have to do something from the beginning. For example, investors rejected our pitch. We are back to square one.
एक्ट किया पिक्चर खत्म हुई यू आर बैक टू स्क्वायर वन
The next phrase is, I'm all for it. It means I fully support this idea. Use it when you completely agree with something. For example, somebody asks you, do you want to take a road trip this weekend? You can say, absolutely, I'm all for it. Do you want dessert? Yes, I'm all for it.
आई एम ऑल फॉर इट. आई थिंक टेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो कंटेंट को और ज़्यादा डेमोक्रेटिक बनाता है. सो आई एम ऑल फॉर दैट.
The next one is to follow through. This actually is not a phrase. It is a phrasal verb. But it is extremely useful, especially when it comes to workplace communication. It means to finish what you start. For example, you have so many ideas in your head, but you never follow through.
She's chosen this motherhood, and the one thing I know my daughter to do is follow through. She will follow through.
The next phrase is, we got this. It means we can do this and we will succeed. Use it when you want to motivate yourself or somebody around you. For example, the captain of the Indian cricket team might say, this match is tough, but don't worry, we got this. It means don't worry, we'll succeed. We can do this.
There was that comfort and that ease and that familiarity of we'll do this, we got this. Yeah, that was great. That was very reassuring.
The next phrase is, don't get me wrong. This means don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. Use it when you say something harsh or negative, but your intention is not to offend the listener. For example, don't get me wrong, but she's not the right person for this job. You are saying something negative, but your intention is not to offend the person.
So don't get me wrong.
No, I'm not getting it wrong at all. I'm just trying to elaborate.
The next phrase is, I'll pass. This means no thank you. It is actually a polite way of rejecting an idea or a plan. For example, if somebody asks you, do you want to join us for drinks? You can say, I'll pass. It means you're politely rejecting and saying no thank you.
You know what, champ? I think I'll pass.
The next phrase is, I don't buy it. This means I don't believe it. Use it when you do not trust what the other person is saying. For example, he says he forgot to call, but I don't buy it. I don't believe it.
But you don't believe in evolution?
Yeah, I just don't buy it.
Evolution is not for you to buy, Phoebe.
The next phrase is, it is what it is. This means nothing can be done. Use it when you have to accept a situation even though you don't like it. For example, the plane got cancelled. It is what it is. It means I don't like the situation, but I have to accept it.
This is what it is.
It is what it is, and there's nothing to feel bad about.
The next phrase is, my bad. Native speakers generally do not say it was my mistake, I am sorry. They simply casually say my bad. For example, I completely forgot about the meeting, my bad.
That's why you didn't feel it in that's my bad.
The next phrase is, it came out of nowhere. This means it happened suddenly and unexpectedly. Use it when something surprises you. For example, she started crying out of nowhere. It means she started crying suddenly and unexpectedly.
People didn't expect me to do this. It came out of nowhere also.
The next phrase is, I get where you're coming from. This means I understand your point of view. Use it when you disagree with somebody, but you still want to say that you understand their point.
Okay, now I get where you're coming from.
But I know where Varun's coming from.
This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you want me to continue making such videos, please don't forget to like, share this video and comment. Also subscribe to our channel and keep unscrewing English with me.